Hello and welcome to Will Ramble for Gold, where, like before, three guys talk about games. Again, it's three different guys. Two of them are the same, sort of, and one of them was here before. There's me, Man of Doom. We have Simon Man, Mr. Simon Fletcher.
Hello.
Yes, that's him there.
Yeah.
And we have Jake Eklek Low is back.
Yeah.
Here's where getting rained on for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Game in the background is indeed Magica.
Yeah, and Will's not here because he's gone for his sex change operation now.
Yes.
True.
When he comes back, he'll be Ant or something. Someone you haven't met yet.
I would be at least a bit surprised. He's just gone on to lust over a few of our friends, like he normally does.
As you do.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ant or
Anyway.
Will.
No, Will. He's off attempting, to seduce people and failing miserably.
He is a sexy
I've
beast.
never seen him attempt to seduce somebody.
It's funny sign.
I'll keep an eye out at your party. Anyway, games. We're here to talk about games.
Yeah, not our friends, because no one knows.
I believe that is our remit, yeah.
Yeah, we discussed Duke Nukem Forever for a bit last week. We were all fairly critical, but you've been playing it, haven't you, Jake? Do you want to tell us about it a bit? Because I know sod all about it in some videos and everyone hates it.
Well, it's just a normal. It's just a normal first-person shooter, really, but with Duke Nukem in it, which people can like because they like Duke Nukem. It's kind of as simple as that. If you like Duke Nukem, you might like the game.
So just for the novelty of him in it, really.
It does appear to be that. I mean, I am kind of enjoying it, but
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't if I didn't play Duke Nukem 3D,
yeah.
to tell you the truth.
Not stand on his own without him.
Yeah. I mean, one weird, interesting thing about it, really, is it's just like the original Duke Nukem 3D in its kind of style and orientation, but it's got like a kind of Half-Life 2 element to it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what you mean.
well, it started using physics puzzles for a start, which is weird in a Duke Nukem game. Normally, it's just about running around and shooting things.
It has been a while. The FPS genre has supposedly moved on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe that hasn't.
exactly. So it's obviously got that kind of thing to it, and like cutscenes where you're walking around and stuff like that. Some of the characters in it are entertaining enough.
Pardon me a
But-
minute. Continue talking.
It's absolutely full of meta. There's a load of meta fiction in it. There's constantly referencing the fact that it's took shitloads to make.
It has. I think it's kind of a waste, really.
Yeah, it really has been.
You guys could have made a good game
Yeah,
and just released that. I suppose they are kind of making some money off it because they've made an awful game but still managed to sell quite a lot.
yeah. I mean, it's still fairly entertaining. It's not like a really shit game. It's no way a shit game, but it's not good enough.
No.
I
What did you
think.
say? You haven't played Haze, have you? We're going to say, do you think it's better than Haze?
No, I haven't played Haze.
You should do, just to see how terrible it is.
Although I know you have.
Yeah, we played it a lot. That might have tainted our view of Haze.
Yeah.
We know it was terrible from
And
the
it was our
beginning.
job to not like it. Really.
But,
Good point there, yeah.
well, you
Just
did,
let things slide.
well, you did that job very well.
Well, thank you.
So every time I saw you after work, you were constantly going on about how shit it was.
That's what QA do. That's why no one likes them.
Yeah. Well,
Eric? What's that?
yeah.
What?
Anyway, yeah, it would have been better probably if they didn't do so much with the graphics. Actually, to be perfectly honest.
Are we talking about Haze or?
Oh,
They should have done more.
you can, dude. because like the first gun you get is like one of the alien blasters, and it blasts these big plasma balls that flare around the screen so fucking much you can't see where you're looking and stuff like that. One really entertaining part of the game though was when you get shrunk by the shrunk ray, and you have to run around as a little mini Duke Nukem.
Oh yeah, that does look kind of fun.
Where a kid thinks you're an action figure and he puts you in a little remote control car and you have to go driving around, jumping over ramps and stuff. But that goes on too long then. Like it's really fun, but then you've got like a whole level or two where you're just in a little remote control car jumping around, unable to shoot anything. As you get out the car, they just crush you.
Yeah, that's not very good.
Yeah, it's like a lot of it is full of really good ideas, really badly implemented.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Go the other way, really. Ideas that are quite good.
Well, no, not really. Not really. You want both.
No, because then you're more disappointed if you get a really good idea that's done terribly well, and people won't want to do it again because they'll be like, "That was shit," then, wasn't it?
Did you just say an idea that's done terribly well?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the point you're trying to make, dude.
I'm saying execution is very important.
Yeah, but you've got to have a good idea as well. It's not
impossible.
impossible.
A good idea and do a better job.
It's not impossible to do both. I mean, look at Portal.
No, that was very well done. That's partly because it was so short.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't played Portal 2, so I don't know what that's like. But I think one of the best things about Portal was it wasn't that long.
Yeah, Portal 2 mainly focused on the story.
Portal 2 was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome, wasn't it?
I was blown away by that game. Like, officially, if anybody asked me what is the best game in the universe, I would say Portal 2.
Really?
Yes.
I love the ending.
Yeah, the ending's amazing.
I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't think Luke's actually in it.
No, you don't want to go spoil.
Well, I haven't played any of Portal 2.
Well,
Oh,
GLaDOS kills Dumbledore.
What?
GLaDOS kills Dumbledore.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Snape originally, but then it turns out they planned it all along.
Fucking robots. Got him with a deadly Nergos.
That is the best, one of the best jokes in the ending as well. But we won't talk about that.
Pop culture references.
Yeah, Stephen Merchant really did a good job in that game.
Oh, was he like right? No,
No, Stephen Merchant. No, he's like the other character. They've introduced essentially two characters to it. So instead of just you and GLaDOS, it's you, this personality orb thing called Wheatley, which is played by Stephen Merchant, which is one of the best characters ever invented. And
It is pretty good.
And also, you kind of see a bit of, well, at least recordings of the voice of the creator of Aperture Science, Johnson.
Yeah, he's dead good.
Luke,
Hello?
What are you doing?
are you snorting something?
No, I was. There was dust on my laptop, so I was scraping it off.
It sounded like you were taking a line of cocaine, dude.
If only. I wasn't honest. There's just crumbs on my laptop.
Anyway, I've talked about Duke Nukem, so your turn.
Okay. I don't know. What have you been playing this week, Simon? Passing it on to you.
Terraria mainly.
There's so much to say about that.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get your fascination with Terraria now.
because it's brilliant.
Yeah, but it's just to me it just looks like Minecraft but 2D.
No.
It is kind of like Minecraft if you do things.
I even looked at it and hang on a minute. It's exactly the same textures. Wait, what?
Not.
Yes, it bloody well is.
I'm sure that we were talking about graphic stealing last week. I'm sure they didn't even steal the rock textures.
They look very similar.
Well, that's because rocks look very similar.
Well,
Yeah, in all
look,
fairness.
well, yeah, that is true.
Rescue pixel for pixel. They're quite low resolution in both games. I doubt they're the same. They probably just look similar because of the style.
Yeah, they don't look exactly the same. And anyway, Terraria is more an RPG.
Yeah, it's more action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently that's going to be in Minecraft soon though as well.
He did say he wanted to get an objective in there.
Yeah, that's the next update. They're going to be doing 1.7, which will be the adventure update, which I've been trying to find out as much information as I could from. It looks really, really good. Because they're going to make combat more interesting. They're going to make exploring more rewarding. They're not going to like add a new mode to the game or anything. They just put it in the game that's already there. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do, but it's going to be something along the line of basically having stuff generated in the landscape that makes exploring more vital to your survival and stuff like that.
I hope they don't do too much on achievements, because I really don't care for achievements.
It would be good if we got something out of achievements. I've always kind of felt that.
What you mean, like
Well, that's
extra fly?
unlockable.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you just get points and it can be like an ego thing of, oh, look how many points that I've got. I mean, at least that's something. You're not going to get any of that in Minecraft single player, are you?
Not really. You can just hack into it anyway.
If it like unlocks something in the game, if you get certain achievements, that would be really cool.
I think that might spoil it a bit though. I mean, I've played Minecraft, but I think if that were to be the only way to get into certain things to get achievement, because man, I want to play the game like that, and it seems like a game where you kind of make up your own way of playing it, and it kind of force you to play it that way to get the things.
But when he introduced achievements, all what there were is things that you have to do to survive anyway. It's like you got an achievement for making your first pickaxe out of stone.
Yeah, you got
so
an
it's-
achievement for making your first pickaxe out of wood.
I wouldn't say there was really even achievements though. It's not really worth quantifying that because you have to do it. You
Exactly.
don't have a choice.
Yeah, so it seemed a bit pointless.
Yeah.
And it was all arranged in a kind of spider diagram, so you do one thing and then you get over. But I suppose technically those achievements, they could be used. We see a lot of people complained when they first got Minecraft that it has no tutorial or anything like that, so you have no idea what to fucking do.
True.
Yeah, I suppose it would be useful for that.
Until eventually you figure out, oh, punch a tree, you get wood.
Don't it that simple.
Whereas the achievements directly kind of tell you the progression of what you need to do in order to survive.
Although Minecraft isn't one of those games where you just get on a whim. I got
No, it's not.
No, I got Minecraft by watching a few Let's Plays and watching Paul Souls Jr. He was
Same
pretty
here.
good. Yeah, and I mean, I died.
Oh dear, that didn't go very well for you then, didn't it?
Yeah. I died a lot the first time I played Minecraft, even though I knew what I was doing. Simply because I was trying to search around for coal so I can light places up when it went dark. And then I didn't realise you could just get wood and then put it in a furnace to create coal.
To make charcoal. I know they put
Charcoal.
that in recently.
Well, they put it was already in when I started playing.
Oh, you started pretty late on though, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm relatively new to it.
You're one of those people that started playing because I played it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just looked really interesting.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Does need something more to it though.
Yeah. But there will be. Yeah, it looks like there definitely will be. And Pistons are going to make it very good.
Oh, Pistons are going to be dead good.
Yeah.
Have
And
you
we're
seen the video? That they
Yeah.
made, the official video, the one with the door. The door is
That
dead good.
looks fucking amazing. It looks complicated, but that looks amazing to do that. Like a hidden doorway. That's brilliant.
What's the deal there? What?
In the next update, they're going to introduce pistons to the game.
Yeah.
And that just allows you to... a piston will push the block next to it.
Right.
And sticky pistons, which you can create, will be able to push it and then drag it back. And if you fit that in a certain pattern, if you're clever enough, and then add a bit of circuitry with redstone and stuff, you essentially could create hidden doorways that move parts of the wall and create hidden passages and stuff like that.
That does sound kind of cool.
Yeah. It's like a big breakthrough as far as making things a little bit more interesting in the game is concerned.
I can't remember what else they're making. putting in? Sorry.
Stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
like I said, shears.
Stuff
They're going
and
to put
shit.
shears in and a few other things. There's a rumor going around, something called experience orbs or something like that. I have
Okay.
no idea what it's about, and everybody seems to haven't got a clue, but picked it up just out of clues from blogs and stuff. They have no idea what they're going to be. But it's like,
Experience orbs, I would assume it's going to be sort of an RPG from now on. If that's the case.
yes, yeah, it does appear so.
You'll kill shit, you'll get experience for it.
Yeah,
Sounds
but there
like
seem to be physical items, though.
Or maybe you find them through exploring as well.
Yeah, it's very possible.
So there could be drops, or you could get them just because they're lying around.
Well, you already kind of get that because you search around the landscape and you can find dungeons that have chests full of hidden goodies.
Alright.
So it
Yeah,
kind
this
of,
would be for character advancement more than.
yeah, I reckon it is because they're talking about making the weapon, getting more items that can like upgrade weapons more than what they are now.
Yeah.
So at the moment, the highest you can get is just a diamond pickaxe, and that's it.
Yeah, there needs to be something in between
Technically a
iron
weapon.
and diamond.
Well, you can, yeah, diamond sword or whatever. Yeah, but and gold is just a fucking pointless substance.
It looks pretty. Most of the
Yeah.
time.
It's good for putting on the end of circuits.
Yeah, well, no, a recent use for it is you can get powered minecart tracks by using gold,
You can, yeah.
which is like the first sort of meaningful use for gold you can use, basically.
When they're making a giant shiny penis.
You can make a clock.
Oh yeah, you can make. Oh, yeah,
Well, again,
What?
that's only one.
and for those ridiculously lucky people, if they manage to find Notch on a server and get him to and kill him to get the apple that you can then surround by gold to create a golden apple.
What does that do?
It's the only thing in the entire game that will heal your health all the way up.
Which isn't
And
all that handy.
Yeah, I'd rather just respawn.
It's not worth the effort. Killing
No.
the creator of the game. And then surrounding his drop with gold.
Yeah, and good luck getting on a server with him on it as well.
He actually was busy making it.
I'd
Pardon?
rather them just do something with the apples rather than just have it as a stupid drop.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know.
For
It's
the-
just a random little thing to put in, I think. Just for his ego, I think.
Anyway, off Minecraft now.
Yeah,
And,
any new.
I know sod all about it. And yeah.
Any news you got for us?
Yeah, Luke.
I was having a look at a couple of games that are coming out this week. Apparently Child of Eden's coming out. It's
Right.
Res.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that.
It's a sequel to Res, I think. It's like a rhythm action shoot 'em up sort of thing, I think. I haven't actually seen any videos, I just read it about it on Wikipedia and stuff. It sounds like a really cool idea.
Rhythm action?
Yeah, I was about to say rhythm action shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, do
I don't
tell.
know, we'll have to... Well, I don't know, I'll see if I can find a video of it now. And it probably works with Connect as well, which sounds like quite fun. Because you like point at the screen, you can shoot things.
Oh, here we go with Connect.
Connect. Well, that sounds like a valid use for Connect.
Well, it's not really.
What do you use Connect for?
It's like when I watched your video, the podcast the other week, you were talking about using the Connect for real-time strategies.
What's wrong with that?
Well, have you played a real-time strategy?
That bit.
It takes hours and hours. I'm not going to stand in front of my TV waving my arms around for
I could
hours.
make one that didn't take hours and hours, maybe.
Well, then it wouldn't be a good RTS.
I know.
Because the whole idea is you
They
build
could
up
just
this,
have less fast around pages and get into the actual gameplay.
well, you build up a strategy and build things, and
It
then
could just give you more stuff to start with, and then you'd be able to get into it faster.
that just takes away time of gameplay. Do you really want to shorten the
But you
amount of
just want
gameplay
to,
you
no,
get
I
out
want
of
it
the
to be
game?
more fun for how long I'm putting in time. I just don't want things to take ages just for the sake of it, so I'm playing it for longer. I don't really want to play Minecraft because it would take me ages to get anything done. I'm at the point where I can do the fun things. I don't have to, when I just get into that point.
Well, yeah, but to me, waving my arms around in front of the TV doesn't sound very fun.
Well, it depends on what the response is after you've done waving your arms around.
I just
stand there waving your arms doesn't sound fun. I mean, it might be alright.
well, to me, that will all I feel like I'm doing.
It's like pointing at stuff and moving things around on the screen. It's like it'd be like having a cursor, which is what you want with an RTS. And it's got voice, it can recognise your voice commands and stuff. So you could use that for, working through your menus, telling your units to do things.
And this seems like a whole lot of fuss, because it's simply easier to use a mouse to control
But
everything.
you don't have one on a console.
Yeah, which
You
is
don't
why
have
you
one.
don't play RTSs on a console.
Yeah, but now you could play an RTS on a console using Kinect.
Where it would be
Whereas the
even
Wii
more
hasn't got
complicated.
it, really.
It'll even be more difficult with than a controller on a console.
Oh, really?
I mean, I just simply can't see how you would arrange the marching of armies and the building of units via pointing at the screen.
No, you could just point at the unit and, well, they'll have to make up some sort of interface that you use with your hands.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. yeah,
That is how Kinect works, I think, yeah.
you were clutching at a few straws there.
No, I'm just saying they could.
Well, you could say the unit's name to select it, and then you could point to tell it to move.
That'd be quite good, yeah.
I can see some frustrating evenings trying to do that.
Well, you have to have, proper names, like they use in
No, you could just make it yourself.
phonetic names, like in the phonetic alphabet. You'd have named after that, so it would differentiate them easier.
That's it making it even more complicated.
No, because it would say over the top, you'd point your hand and it would move the cursor, and it would bring up the unit's name. And then you'd be able to say it, and you would have selected that unit.
No, I think that if you create a unit or a squad yourself, then you could just make a name for it yourself. No.
Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, because it can record voice as well, so it could tell it what you wanted it to record, and then it could pick up you saying that again.
Yeah, all I could picture is penis, move left. Penis, move left. No, penis. Penis, left. Oh.
Exactly, that's what
The
it's
game's
going to be
not fun
like.
already.
It's like, move left. No, left! Left!
Well, you wouldn't shout at them to tell them to move left. You'd select them, and you'd move your arm to move the cursor, because it could tell where your hand's pointing. And then you'd say, go there, and they will go there.
I think this is a big pipe dream, mate.
Aw, I want people to laugh at people saying, penis, move left.
Yeah, so you just be able to do that would make it a more fun game, anyway.
True.
The fact that you could do that. You can tell penis to move left.
I mean, I'm a person who used to play a lot of RTSs. And seriously, the funnest part of the game was building up your army.
Well, we should have played a simulation game then.
Because basically,
Play Civilization or something.
well, that's what they are, really. But then you have a goal that you've
Or
got to build it.
SimCity.
You've got to build it up right then to defeat your enemy. So then, when you send off all your troops to march, it's essentially half an hour of you looking at your troops killing people, and that's it. And then you win.
That's a great description of what an RTS is. You look at your troops for a bit, then you win.
You
It's
spend ages building a base,
Yeah.
and everyone wanders off, and you're watching for a bit, and then you've either won or you've lost.
yes. Now, I used to really like
I
RTS.
feel I don't really play RTS games.
Yeah, I know. I used to really like RTSs, but then I figured that that's essentially what they were, and then I stopped. So I think the moral of the story is,
Don't play.
this is shit. Stop. Don't bother.
Yeah, and if you can use Connect and call left and penis, or boobs or something.
I just don't see that working.
I think it would be valid to try it.
Yeah, they could
I
try
think it could work.
That'd be quite good.
I think it'll be logistically possible, just like Tony Hawk's Ride was logistically possible.
Yeah, but they shouldn't do it.
But
ever.
they shouldn't do it because it's shit.
And I don't know what that is, so
Where basically they had a Tony Hawk skateboarding game, but they had a actual skateboard that you stand on to do the tricks.
I'll see that instantly because most people can't skateboard. So you wouldn't be able to do anything with it other than wiggling around on it a bit. And how would you do the tricks?
It's just about the ways you lean on the board or something like that. But to me, that sounds exactly like using the Kinect. It's the only use.
Yeah, you can use your arms and stuff. You don't just wiggle your feet around.
Yeah, but the only use it seems to have is in casual gaming. It's just as simple as that. The Kinect can only be used for casual gaming kind of games. You can't
Possibly RPSs. And apparently shoot 'em ups.
What?
With Child of Eden. I watched a video of it. It looks quite good. If nothing else, it's visually quite impressive.
What is?
Child of Eden.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Which is how we got onto this.
Yes. Yeah. What is Child of Eden then?
It's a shoot 'em up. Like, have you seen Rez? Do you know what Rez is?
No.
Oh, well, it's an old game that most people didn't play, but apparently was very good. It was all psychedelic shoot 'em up sort of thing.
Oh, cool.
It's sort of fly around shooting things in these really weird environments.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what type of game you're talking about now, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so I think it looks like a sort of first person, like sort of a rail shootery thing, but really stuff.
So it's kind of like the recent sort of fashion in a lot of games now, like creating beat type of games, but they are actually got a purpose to them instead of just pretending to play an instrument.
I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to.
But what it's like, I played a game called Bit Trap Beat.
Yeah, go on. I don't know what that is, but explain.
Basically, it's a beat orientated game, so it's played to music. But then you have like a spaceship then collects these blocks that fly at you to the beat. So it's kind of like you collecting items in that side scroller like way, but you do it to the beat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, there's a series of them. There's like there's one called Runner as well, where you got to. It's a platform game, but you got to jump over things in time with the beat.
All right, so like Cannibal, but with music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, they're good games. You can get them on Steam. They're really good.
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what to say now. I haven't played Child of Eden, so I can't say a lot. I don't know if there's a demo or anything out for it. Because I haven't had access to the Xbox Live for ages. But yeah, it looks quite good to me, and it's out this week, so it's got good reviews. Some people say it's really, really, really good.
Oh, I'll have to check that out then.
For I have money, I might get it.
If it's on the Mac, I might get it. Yeah. If it's on a console, though, I could get it.
It's on 360.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's why you can use Kinect with it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know you can get that and Kinect, and so it Kinect's will work.
I'm not going to get Kinect, dude.
No, that's right. It is a waste of money at the moment. It'll be good one day. Not that much now, though.
I doubt it.
Anyway, moving on. Ocarina of Time 3D's out this week, I think.
Oh, whoop de fucking do.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a massive Zelda fan, Simon.
I love Zelda, but I don't want another variation of Zelda on a different console.
If Will was here,
It's the same game. I'm sure you'd be happy with it. It almost looks like it's got the same graphics as N64 as well. Watching the advert, and I was like, is this really all the 3DS can do? Because it looks like shit.
Really?
It didn't look impressive. I don't know why. But the advert, just like, is this really 3DS? I mean, it's supposed to be more powerful than the PS2 and stuff, isn't it? The 3DS?
Is it?
I think so. But it looked like crap. I mean, you shouldn't judge things on their appearance. I know that obviously Ocarina of Time is a good game, even with the old N64 graphics and everything. But I'm just disappointed that they didn't do more. I mean, maybe they spent all their time making it work in 3D.
Yeah.
It's point since you got a slider turned off anyway. And a lot of people don't like 3D.
Yes, like me.
Yeah, I'm not into 3D. I don't think it works for at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's distracting.
Yes, it's just annoying, I find.
Yeah, I don't like 3D anyway.
And it would die. Yeah, it's just another fad. They did this exact same thing in like the 70s or whatever when it first came popular.
They could do it better now, but it's still annoying.
Yes, and it's pointless.
Even though it works.
And it's pointless as well. It's just there's no need for it.
Add to anything a lot of the time. I haven't really seen any 3D films where it's really added to it much. I think Coraline it looked really, really good in. But that's it. That's the only time I ever thought 3D was done really, really well.
Yeah.
And Coraline's still in 2D because it's got a great visual direction as well.
Caroline, the animated film.
Yeah.
Well, it was like when we went to see what is it, Nightmare Before Christmas in 3D.
Yeah.
That wasn't this kind of 3D, though, was it?
And basically,
it was 3D.
No, it's proper good 3D.
It wasn't that good in 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody said, but like, and we came out, and I basically had spent the whole film unable to see much apart from a blurry screen.
Yeah.
3D doesn't seem to work with me very well because my eyes are messed up. but it was even more annoying because then I had to basically walk out of the cinema with Ant in my ear, going, "That was amazing, that was brilliant, look outside." I could see things that I didn't see before in the film. It's like, oh, fuck off, you twat.
Are we still talking about Nightmare Before Christmas? Because I'm pretty sure we saw Nightmare Before Christmas with the stupid glasses.
Yeah. Like I
And
said,
it's in
3D.
That's how, yeah. That's how it works.
You still have to use 3D glasses, dude.
The 3DS just used a way of getting rid of the glasses by making you sit in a very specific position related to the screen.
Yep.
Which is
Which is how the 3D glasses kind of work.
It's kind of bad, really.
It is a bit awkward. When I played on it at that Game City thing, I couldn't get the 3D to work very well. And it was in Street Fighter, which is fucking 2D gameplay anyway, so it's a waste of time. It just made the gameplay wonky, so it's hard to tell what's going on.
It's just another gimmick.
It is.
It is a bit. It's impressive they managed to do it without glasses, but it's not impressive enough to warrant me wanting to actually use it.
No. Yeah. But anyway, Zelda was just one of those games that I missed, it appears.
You did.
Yeah, everybody seems to have played Zelda and loves it or whatever, and I just have no fucking idea. Just like Final Fantasy, and
Well, in all fairness, Final Fantasy's not that good.
it looks...
And it's too much of a time sink now for you to probably get into it.
Yeah.
When you've got Minecraft already, you don't add Final Fantasy games to the mix.
No, you'd never do anything. You'd never eat.
I know, you'd die. You wouldn't survive.
You'd be like Will, a hermit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played all of them.
Yeah, I'm literally blaming Final Fantasy for Will's development issues.
Development issues. You're like
Yeah, exactly.
a doctor or something.
Yeah,
Sometimes I wonder.
the Zelda series, there's a lot of good games in the Zelda series. Most of them, actually, I'd say.
Except for the second one.
I'm not a huge... Well, no, I haven't played the second one, actually. But apparently it wasn't very good. Some people do quite like it. And it's probably... I know that the CDI games were appallingly bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say,
Well, nobody counts them, really.
I have to say, the two series that I missed, Final Fantasy and Zelda. Zelda does look a lot better. It does look alright.
It is a lot of fun. It's a lot easier to get into the Final Fantasy.
I just haven't played it.
Puzzly. Final Fantasy, it's JRPG, so it would appeal to everyone anyway. But yeah, Zelda's good. I mean, I wouldn't advocate piracy or anything, but I'm sure there's ways you can find a playing some of the old ones these days. Legitimate means.
I've got enough to play already.
It's on the virtual console and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've got enough to play already. I mean, I've got Duke and Nukem finish, and then I've got to finally get round to starting Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, get onto that.
Since I've had it for a while and I haven't played it yet.
You're missing out.
Yeah, I've got to play that, and I'll report back.
Yeah, and I can tell you now, it's a very good game. Best game I played last year, I think.
Cool.
We're
I
playing
know,
a lot of...
I went through Mass Effect as well last year, but the games that came out last year, I'd say Deadly Premonition was probably the best one.
Simon, did you just say you were playing Infamous?
Mm-hmm.
And number two, the original. Because I know number 2 just came out.
Yeah, I know
first
that as
one.
well.
Yeah, because
It's
I
free.
was giving away free, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Is that any good?
It's excellent.
Yeah.
You played Prototype. 'Cause they came out at basically the same time and looked to be very similar ideas. Because
Yeah.
they're both sandbox, superpower themed games.
Yeah,
But this chap from Infamous, you control electricity or something.
it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty freaking
Whereas
sweet.
Alex Mercer controls insane amounts of biomatter.
You see, Infamous does look like the only game on that's exclusively for the PlayStation 3 that I kind of would like to play.
Do you not want to play Little Big Planet?
No, kind of, but not really.
I'd want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 if it didn't have so many cutscenes. Because I never would actually get to play it.
You mean you wanted to watch Metal Gear Solid?
No, I want to play it. I don't want to have to watch it, that's the point. I'll never get to play Metal Gear Solid 4 because it's too fucking long. It's a shame, but I can't play it and not have all the story because that's half of the thing.
Mm.
But it takes so fucking long, I'm never going to get to be able to play it.
Who actually
You
came?
just screwed me out of the game there, Kojima, haven't you?
Who actually came up with the idea of making that game just have shitloads of cutscenes in?
Probably Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, the Japanese.
He doesn't know how to edit things. He's got lots and lots of good writing, but there's too much of it.
I can just imagine a board meeting. You're getting dangerous, dangerous amounts of
Come
writing.
on, this is people's lives you're messing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Tone
what
it
kind of disasters you can cause with this.
It's too much.
I
I'll
think he
never get
made
to
Final
play it,
Fantasy
it's
14
too
as
long.
well.
Sorry?
Did he make Final Fantasy 14 as well?
Where isn't that an MMO?
No, 13, sorry.
13. Not that no, he can't have done because Final Fantasy Squaresoft and he works with Konami.
Ah, right, okay, fair enough.
It's just long. Oh, yeah. Isn't Final Fantasy 13 insanely linear?
It is.
I know that Metal Gear Solid is essentially a linear series, but I'm sure it has less linearity than Final Fantasy 13.
I would like a sandbox espionage game. That'd be quite cool.
That would be quite good.
What
Well,
would
you should play Alpha Protocol. That's really good. That's really good. It's like Mass Effect, but it's a spy game.
Wasn't that the one that you were playing when we were
Yeah,
partying? Yeah.
yeah, it was really good.
I wish they made more games like the old Thief games. You ever played them?
I played that a little bit. I played the third one on the Xbox. That was quite good.
The second one was the
I played
best.
the original one a bit.
The,
I've got it somewhere, but I lost all my PC games when I moved house second time.
The
And then I had it
second
all
one.
done.
the second one was just awesome. It was really good.
I have to find them somewhere.
And like a lot of the early levels, they were all they were kind of like their own. Each level was like their own separate little sandbox. Yeah,
Yeah, you did do a lot of exploring and stuff in them, didn't you?
yeah. That's why I really liked them.
Hmm.
Because you could really sort of explore and just play about for a while until you're ready to move on. Then move on.
Hitman, Simon.
Hello.
Games like that. Hitman.
Were
Have
they
you played
sandbox?
Hitman? In a way, the levels are really big, and on most of them, you've got loads of approaches to the problem you're solving, which is basically killing some dude. But you've got loads of ways to go about it.
Hmm.
Like you can go in all guns blazing, you can like make it look like an accident. You can set up traps and things. You can just sneak in there, shoot in the back of the head. Hitman is a really good series. It's fucking hard, but there's a lot going for Hitman. There's a lot of variety in it and sandboxiness.
See, I've only ever tried to play Hitman once, and I can't remember which one it was, but I put it in, and the game starts where you're in this big white room. You can hardly see anything. You could hardly see anything, and I had to grab around looking for a door, and it just really confused me, and I kind of lost interest in it quite quickly.
You didn't even get past the first room.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't mine. I was just messing about with my cousin's games, and I tried it, and I thought, I can't be arsed with this. I'll put San Andreas back in.
Yeah, I really like Hitman series though. I need to get the last one, Blood Money. Apparently that's got even more of a thing going with it. Like it's got That if you make it obvious that you've done something in the previous level, you'll be in the news and stuff, so people will be looking out for you.
Right.
Like, you can make it look like an accident, so nobody knows that there was even a murder. Something terrible has happened. Yeah. Gaming.
Any more news?
Apparently Alice Madness Returns came out this week as well.
Fantuda.
No,
I played the original American McGee's Alice, and that was fairly good.
I kind of
But I
know.
don't know anything about this one.
I don't know much about the actual game, but I was at Download last week, and the EA Game Hub was there, and they had like a promotion on where the Mad Hatter, a guy dressed up as the Mad Hatter, was handing out playing cards, and you had to go find the match up with your playing cards so you can get in to see Alice's tea party and get a free T-shirt and shit like that. So they were really advertising it a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's basically all I know about it.
What a nice story.
Yeah, I was just excited. But the queue ended up being so fucking long, even though a couple of us had matching cards, we didn't even bother going getting it. Yeah, but what is the actual game like?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm having a look on Wikipedia now. I played the original one. That was quite good. It had all the visual style and all the characters were quite interesting. No, it was sort of a. I don't know. I played a lot of PC games, but I think it was just sort of a running around, stabbing people and shooting them, bit sort of thing. But with obviously Alice in Wonderland, very darkly themed equipment and setting.
Sounds like a plan.
I do kind of like.
It was quite cool. I did like it. It was hard, but I think it's just because it was hard to control because of quite a bit of platforming. And obviously you've got, digital controls really on the keyboard, so you can't really do precision platforming in 3D very well. But
really?
Well, yeah, when you do quite small things, and she runs fairly fast.
Oh right, yeah. You got to have a certain amount of. It's got to be fairly slow paced to do it right.
Yeah.
That's why Tomb Raider still works on a PC, but.
Tomb Raider's never worked.
Oh, don't start that.
There's a new Tomb Raider in development. Do you want to talk about that?
Is
I don't know
it?
anything about it, unless it's a prequel, and it makes Lara look like she's shit and needs a man to look after her.
I get,
Undermines everything the character's about.
after the last game, I vowed to pretend that they don't exist anymore. Yeah.
Oh, is that because Tomb Raider's not very good?
Yeah, they made 7 games and then the anniversary, and then they haven't made anything since, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I think those first 7 games, I can't say a lot for them. I thought Tomb Raider 2 was alright. When you could play with save states. That was the only time it was a playable game.
Tomb Raider 2 was brilliant.
Yeah, save states.
It did on the PC version. It never. Tomb Raider 3, 4 were great. 5 was alright.
No, I didn't like Angel of Darkness. I played it a bit.
No. Angel of Darkness was the 6th one.
What was the 5th one then?
Tomb Raider Chronicles.
What was the 4th one then?
Last Revelation.
Oh, fuck you. Oh yeah, I thought because it was that prequel job, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was only partly prequel, I think.
Yeah, it was like retelling of old stories. And
Yeah, I remember Tomb Raider Chronicles. I had that, and
it was quite good. I quite liked Tomb Raider Chronicles.
Was that a retcon?
it worked kind of alright, but it was impossible to tell what I was supposed to be doing most of the time.
It was good because
I had get through bits and it worked really well, and I was like, hey, this is quite a good Tomb Raider game. Then I got to it, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Because I seemed to have done everything the game thought I was supposed to be doing. I just wander around looking for stuff for about 20 minutes. Like, sod this, I'm going to play a fun game now.
Well, I liked it because it had the separate stories. So you got one classic Tomb Raider game where you're looking for an artifact, and then another one where it's all more technologically advanced, and then one where it's really surreal and magical and stuff like that. So it kind of had a good all-about thing to it. But then Tomb Raider 6 kind of everybody.
Which one was 6 then? What was that, Angel of Darkness?
Yeah, where it had the most pointless level up system in
Yeah, that
by
was
mankind.
stupid. I feel stronger now.
Yeah, I still remember an internet video I saw where it did a Mickey take where like she nudges a block forward and goes, "My arms feel stronger," and then she kicks something down, like kicks over a cup or something, and goes, "My legs feel stronger." And then you see her coming out of a plastic surgery clinic. And goes, "My boobs feel bigger."
Nice.
But 7 was good. They kind of brought it
7.
back briefly.
Yeah.
Legends.
Hello.
Tomb Raider Legends.
Legend. I don't know. What happened in that one? Where did you start off? Is that one?
Start off. You know what, I can't remember anymore.
I remember I played a demo of one where you started off on a boat and then you went to an island and sort of climbed up stuff there.
No,
None of it worked very well.
No, that I think was either Anniversary or the 8th one, the one that didn't exist. Yeah, it was shit and made everything terrible and kind of spoiled all the other ones because that game like just really demonstrates what a bitch Lara Croft was. It's like before you didn't notice, but then that game made it perfectly clear that she is a bitch.
I can't say I've ever been a big fan of Lara Croft. She just does go around robbing shit.
Yeah, but
Becoming rich.
before she was quite good, as like this, more interested in what she did. She had like a proper character, but then it just turned into her being a horrible cow. Yeah.
Enough.
But yeah, that's my analysis of the Tomb Raider games right for you there. An Anniversary was brilliant. If you're going to play it,
It's just a remake of the original one.
yeah, but they've done it extremely well. And the storyline in that is still like one of the best out of all the games.
As a storyline, I thought they just went around nicking stuff.
No, in the original game, it barely had a story. It kind of had a storyline, but it was really hard to follow because they couldn't really display it very well with the technology.
It should
Like
have been
an
in
old
text like everyone else.
Yeah, it was really bad. But this one, it really it portrayed it very well, and had a lot of really fun gameplay mechanics, like the magnetic like grappling hook and stuff like that. It just made it fun to play. So good stuff. But you know, just pretend the other ones don't exist.
My main
Well, the other
experience of Tomb Raider is spending 20 minutes trying to line up a jump and then running forward and she runs off the edge anyway because she ignored the fact that you told her to jump.
Yeah, that was like the first one did
That's
that
the
a lot.
first 3 at least. I
Yeah,
started on Tomb Raider 3.
yeah, Tomb Raider 2 was a little bit like that as well. I started on Tomb Raider 2. That's still my favourite actually. Just the story in it is really good.
Was that the one where she was in a jungle?
No, that's Tomb Raider 3.
Yeah, she started on Jungle number 3.
Yeah, in number 2 she starts in the Great Wall of China.
Oh, nice.
It was alright when you had save states because it was alright for her to fuck things up for you because you could just go back 10 seconds and
Yeah,
like,
see,
oh, that's okay.
you see, that's why I never had that problem because I always played them on the computer. I never played them on a console.
Yeah, I was on the consoles where you're not allowed that stuff.
And on all the computer versions, you always had save states.
Yeah, you didn't. You had limited saves on these. You had to pick up a crystal so you'd be allowed to save.
Yeah, exactly.
And because you're only, seconds away from death all the time. The fucking Tomb Raider games because Lara Croft doesn't really want to live.
No.
Nor a cloth.
You need save states.
But plus, I have
Otherwise
fun.
It's just gonna be shit.
I have a lot of fond memories of the second one, especially like get home from school and for whatever reason I might be angry at something, so I go on it, especially on the areas in Venice where everybody's water everywhere, and I just jump into the water and drown her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
scene.
you just make her do a really long drop and she'll break her neck.
Yeah, it can be oddly satisfying.
I think you've got some
Yeah,
underlying problems.
Yeah, even in the first one as well, there was a particular level where you stood on a statue's hand, and it was a statue of him. I forgot the name of the guy now, but the king who turns stuff into gold.
Midas.
Yeah, you stand on his statue's hand, and Laura turns into gold, and falls over and shatters, and that's fun to do.
Obviously.
The bitch. Succumb into an instant kill.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it is a gameplay thing. You're meant to collect lead blocks and then put them on the hand. They turn into gold, and then you can use them to do something else.
Yeah. Fair enough.
They just made really good puzzles in those games until Underworld, and that is just awful. Really shit puzzles where you're going around torturing giant squids and
It's just unnecessary.
with the worst villain in the universe, who was really good. Same villain as what was in the first one, but basically they brought her back and made her an idiot, and it was just not pleasant. Anyway, I've been talking about Tomb Raider too long now. Move on.
We could always edit someone else. Yeah, the bits where you make any good points and I'll just criticise.
You say you disagree. You say you disagree with me a lot, but not everything.
Quite a bit. I don't think Tomb Raider is a very good series for a start. I was just looking on some videos of Tomb Raider Legend, and it looks like that's the one I played the demo of, and it was really fucking bad. It didn't work properly.
Yeah, I remember when you were there.
It was almost inoperable.
That was just a demo, though.
And tries to shoot stuff. Yeah, the point of the demo is to make one to buy the game.
Yeah, and the demo
making it look like the game doesn't work is
like Haze.
bad. Well, the Haze demo wasn't bad. Crash Plains was one of the best levels. It looked nice for a start.
No, I suppose so.
And had some very good action.
I like the bridge. Let's go. We can take the bridge. Let's go.
I always like the fact that when they're in that thing, in the boat, and they're like, oh, they need some sort of broadcaster thing to activate it. And they're like, hey, it must be on that mountain. It's in the observatory. Like, he suddenly worked out just because they needed some sort of signal. It was like, oh, that's exactly where they are. They're definitely in the observatory. Which is some sort of fucking tourist attraction that
Yeah.
operates everybody's drugs. What's
Everyone's drugs in the in the in the area.
Yeah.
I like the way they set it up for a sequel as well.
Never gonna happen.
No.
Quite a good Haze 2. Yeah. Quite a good premise for Haze 2. It's set a while after it. Yeah. There's a war between Mantle and the Promised Hand going on now, but they're pretty equal. And because Marina's a bit of a dick, he plays, a third faction who wants to kill both of them and not have anyone take over. So it's a bit like Far Cry 2, but with all the cool drug mechanics and no malaria.
Or malaria?
Yeah, because you have malaria in Far Cry 2, don't you?
No, I have not played it.
Now, basically, you play for 40 minutes, and then things start. You just get bad graphical effects and can't shoot people for a few seconds every couple of minutes. Then you have to go back and take some pills or something. Because you've got malaria. Yeah, it's one of the least good bits of Far Cry 2.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
After you get into Far Cry 2, it is a good game. It just takes a while. Not as
I was
long
gonna
as
say
Red Dead
that's-
Redemption, but
Sounds like a really good aspect of the game if done correctly.
it's a good idea, but I don't think it's executed very well. It just got in the way
Yeah.
more than anything. Because you've got malaria. Every 40 minutes you've got to go back and get some tablets. Then you got to do missions for these guys or else they won't give you tablets.
That's a bit shit.
So
There's
just
one of the games that I
wasted
can't
time.
think of the name of right now, but you could break your leg and you could lose your eyes and shit like that. And if you lost your eyes, you
like most roguelites.
Yeah.
You lost your eyes.
Yeah, you could hurt your eyes and like the right side of the screen would be blank and you couldn't see.
It's like, where's my eyes? Damn it, I can't even look for them.
Yeah.
There's a little bit like the Call of Cthulhu game.
Oh, I
But I
love
don't
it.
think it went into such detail as to take your eyes out.
No, it was more your vision just went blurry.
I know in Metal Gear Solid 3 you could break your leg and stuff. And you had to go into your survival view to like apply splints and things to heal certain injuries.
You know, that is one of the things I'm most pissed off about as far as games are concerned. That company that made the Call of Cthulhu game went bust. Because I really liked that game.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
It was quite good. It was a bit hit and miss, but when it worked, it really, really worked.
Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant game, and it had real potential because the dude, H.P. Lovecraft, had shitloads of stories. They could have gone on that for a long time and made a lot of really good games.
Did anybody else pick them up? I mean, how long
I mean, they've tried to make games about them before. They used to make a load of point-and-click adventures of them at one stage.
Oh, he died in 37. It'll be a while till his work's public domain.
Yeah. So they're still got to ask permission and stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine we'll see something of it eventually, but it's just about finding someone to do it.
It's a bit out. I know people have made. I think there's quite a few games based off Lovecraft's work. Obviously, that influence on lots of other things. You don't have to do it directly from his stuff.
I would have thought there would be more than there is, though.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just hard to make it work.
It's like,
most games don't do sanity properly.
hang on a minute.
I wrote an article on sanity, and it doesn't work very well for most people.
Hang on a minute. I know an independent games developer. I wonder if he would do anything about it.
I haven't read much of Lovecraft stuff, actually.
You should. It's really good.
It was quite good. But,
you should especially read the music of Eric Zahn.
Actually,
It's a really impressive
there
story.
was a competition on Tig Sauce where you had to make games based on Lovecraft work.
Really?
There's a competition based in it. Let's see how many games were made. There
Do you
were.
think any of them are any good, though?
Yeah,
I would have thought so. Someone
There were
must have won.
33 games made. Yeah, somebody
Wow.
won, obviously. A game called Verge won.
no, they decided to not allow anyone to win the contest.
No, you can't win.
You know
That's
what? We were going to award a prize, but we've decided none of you are good enough.
Yeah, they got a lot of talented chaps on Tig Sauce. But yeah, there's loads of games based on it there. Most of which, if the Linux bit, you could play some of these, Jake. Some of them would work on Mac.
Send me a link.
I'll send you a link now. Yeah, if anybody listening to this wants to find it, it's the Tig Sauce Commonplace Book Competition. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, search for it, or you will not get anything of it.
Yeah, you bastards.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we on about? We're talking
I
about,
have no idea.
Yeah, I kind of
You
lost
made
the
her a
plot
lot.
now.
and then we sort of drifted off.
I just completely lost the plot.
Well,
I
we were
have no
talking
idea.
about injury systems, and then you were complaining because they went under. But they only made that game, I think. So it's not that much of a surprise.
Oh yeah.
It just didn't sell very well, I think, either.
Wait, what are we talking about? I kind of.
I don't know. Anybody interested in games that are coming out soon or anything? I know Red Faction Armageddon came out not long ago. That looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, Total Biscuit was playing that, and his only
Was
problem
he?
with it was and his only problem with that was that it's too linear.
See, I liked it because the last one on what was it called? Red Faction something
Guerrilla?
on Mars. It was not linear enough. It was just a big sandbox thing, but there was nothing there. It was a quick sandbox. There was too much travelling around and not enough to do. It was on the surface of Mars, so everything kind of looked like shit.
Just look like brown poo.
Yeah.
Pumpkins. I found more. Anyway,
That's the punctuation to indicate that Jake's just had an orgasm.
Pumpkin! Oh.
although I keep on forgetting, I'm an admin. I can just generate a pumpkin whenever I want.
Yeah, then it wouldn't be special.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah, Red Faction Guerrilla I thought was too open, and I wanted something a bit more linear, which Armageddon clearly is. Perhaps a bit too much though, but it's, I don't know, it's an action-y game, isn't it? It doesn't have to be non-linear. It's
Yeah, all of the
thing.
destructible game stuff is still there, and apparently it's the best one yet.
Yeah, well, I played the demo of it, and the destructible terrain worked really well. And you can put it back together now, so you're not going to fuck yourself. So if you're like, oh shit, I blew up that bridge, you just rebuild it. And it's dead straightforward. You don't need resources or anything, just like, I'm building this bridge, and it's fixed.
It's just a control Z, really, isn't it?
Basically, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get Red Faction on again. The demo was really good.
There was something about a magnet gun as well, which
Yeah, you can
Keith
shoot.
really liked.
There's a bit you can shoot one magnet, and it'll attach to a surface. Then you shoot the other one at something, and the first one will fly towards the second one and drag whatever it's attached to with it. So you can attach it to a wall, and then attach the second one to a monster, and the wall will fly down onto the monster. Or the other way, you can fling the monster in the wall.
That sounds like an interesting gameplay mechanic, but
Or you can launch them in the air and then shoot them or something.
is the
Or
game
shoot
going to
them.
be any good?
The game looks pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of a run and gun sort of horror themed thing.
Oh, right, okay.
When I played the demo, it was really fun. And as well as
I'm not
this physics
all
and
that
stuff
into-
and wrecking shit.
Yeah.
You went around shooting big Martian monsters. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I think I'd probably play all the way through if I got it. I've been playing. What have I been playing recently? I've been playing Enslaved, which I think came out last year. Enslaved: Odyssey to the West, which is based on the old Journey to the West story, which loads of things have been based on, like Dragon Ball and the TV series Monkey. It's like it's
Monkey.
post-apocalyptic setting, but it's the nicest looking apocalypse I've seen. Because everything's sunny and it's overgrown with plants and stuff. It's not like it got blown up, it's a robot apocalypse. And everyone's just like either dead or enslaved. The world's not wrecked, it's just a bit of a mess. And it's by the guys who made Heavenly Sword, Ninja Theory, so it's very combat-y as well. But it's pretty straightforward. If there's anything wrong with the game, I'd say it's just that the camera is a bit mad. It zooms in on
that's
the last lot.
Well,
Really
That is the problem with
during
quite a lot of
fights.
games.
And it's a shame because it looks so nice, the scenery and everything. You don't get to have a proper look at it because the camera's mad.
Well, you know what game I've been playing other than...
Are you snorting cocaine again, then?
Yeah.
I've got what's it's on my laptop.
Are you snorting the what's it?
No, I was just brushing them aside. I don't want to get cheesy maze up my nose.
Anyway, a game that I've been playing apart from Duke Nukem and Minecraft.
Yeah.
I recently, and this is going to be really obscure, I recently remembered a game I used to play when I was in school on the internet, browser game, point and click adventure called Mysteries of Time and Space.
I think I heard that. Didn't you send me that?
I think I might have shown it at some point. But seriously, it is an awesome game to go check out. It's a really good point and click adventure with good puzzles, quite funny as well. Yeah, it's worth checking out. And the guy's finished it now, apparently.
Was it not finished?
Yeah, he kept on adding levels.
Up from 2001 to 2011. It took him 10 years to make.
No, he finished it ages ago. It's just that I had forgotten about it for so long.
It's like one of those games that's constantly going to be in development.
Yeah, like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or do Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
but-
working. It's actually crashed my browser.
But the difference is
Okay.
the difference is Minecraft won't like create they won't release the game in 12 years and it'll be shit because it's already good now. So
Yeah, they should have started off with a good game on Duke Nukem Forever and then made it better. That's what they did wrong.
yeah,
They started out to make it crap. They should have made it good. That's what they went wrong there. They should have made it a good game.
yeah. I always think that's good advice when you're creating something.
Yeah, make it good.
Yeah, make it good.
You don't have to make it good.
No, you don't have
Make it
to.
very quickly, and you're having a.
Personally,
Yeah.
I don't like making things good. I think it's too mainstream.
That's why you're still a virgin.
Oh, fuck off!
Another running gag.
I'm gonna kill you.
What I should do is rape him, and then you wouldn't be.
Ah, that will show you, won't it, Simon?
Not that I'm promoting rape on the internet or anything.
He'll probably like it.
This is said in jest.
It'll bring him back times of good old Gaydon. You want
topic.
that, Simon? Don't you? You want that?
What did you say?
Oh dear. Anyway.
I think
we
we
wrap
descended
now?
to anarchy.
Anyway, yeah.
How's it?
Games, they're dead good. And now we're going to leave.
Bye.
Bye
We're
bye.
away.
And we're off.